What's up, gang? Yep, the heartbeat's out. What a mess. Need to clean up a little bit in here. I got new bushings for the rack, new tie rod ends. I'm finally getting my Willwood master cylinder installed. It's ready to be put on there and bled. The 347 back there is going to get finished putting together. I got to take the front accessories off of this. Oil pan, that fuel pump cover, the oil pressure tube there, of course the distributor, thermostat housing, thermostat. So it's basically going to be a long block with that intake on there. I'm going to leave that intake on since I got a Performer air gap. Well, let me see if I can screw out one of these plugs here. Here we go. These things were burning very good. This engine was running very well. But I did notice, I don't know where it's coming from yet. I got to take the flex plate off the back. But I did notice when I was under it, you can see there's some oil in there. And then up under the car, like on the bottom of the transmission, and the transmission pan was wet. It's really not dripping, but something's there. Yeah, there's even some oil over here by the starter. Now I did put a new rear main seal on that when I put it in here, and it's probably, that motor's probably only got about 1,000 miles on it. And I don't know. I gotta figure out what it is. But this thing's about ready. I still gotta figure out my dipstick spot here. You can see dipstick goes down and it's hitting the girdle, so an aftermarket pan with the dipstick in the actual side of the pan would work. But this front end is already low. That when it's sitting on the ground, the bottom of this cross member is 3 inches off the ground. So I can't have an oil pan go any lower because it's already low. I got my rockers and everything in there. I got to finish porting my intake, trying to line the intake runners up with the head so they're not offset or, you know, lined up with the gaskets correctly. I got a new balancer. It's an SFI fluid dampener. It's just made by Speedmaster. It's one of the cheaper ones, but you know, it'll be better than that stock rubber. Getting a new radiator. I'm getting one of the ones that's it's made for a 67, 68 big block car. It's actually a 24-inch core. My radiator is a 16-inch core. And it did the job, but there's times where it struggled. So what I need to do is I need to cut out this section here on both sides. And that little extra there, that little bit extra there will allow me to run a 24-inch core radiator. What else? I ordered a bunch of stuff, a bunch of gaskets. These tires, these rear wheels, ever since I put these wheels in here, the rear tires have always slowly leaked down. And I think it's because of those valve stems aren't billet specialties. They're just a a bolt-in valve stem from AutoZone or wherever, but it has a gasket on the inside and the nut is on the outside. And the Billet Specialties has the nut on the inside and the gasket on the outside. So I don't know if that has something to do with it. Maybe the inside part of the wheel is too rough or something, I don't know. So I ordered the correct valve stems. What else I need to get? I don't remember. So I'm going to try to, you see this little piece of rubber here, how it's got cracks in it? That's the second one that I put on there. And it's not lasting very long. So I'm going to try to knock this nipple out of here and thread that hole and put a plug in it. A plug just like this. Put one of those in it. But this engine here is going to go in my dad's 37 International, the white one with the Plymouth Prowler wheels on it. He's getting a rear end built for it now, a 9-inch track lock put in it. With he's actually going to use my old gears out of here, the 325s. And that truck is lighter than my car, so it ought to do pretty good. Anyhow, I'm waiting on some stuff. I think some stuff's coming in today. And look at this 347 sitting down in here. The porting on the intake's taking longer than I wanted to. It wears you out. I don't have the high-speed die grinder that I need. So, but anyhow, I'll keep you guys updated. I'll be back shortly.